An organization can be considered as a group of people who work together to achieve their own goals and the goals of the group and the organization. The organization consists of different units that work together in a structured system to ensure smooth operation, although they are independent of government authorities. Organization management allows for the optimal utilization of resources through the implementation of meticulous planning and control within the workplace. Additionally, employees with a clear sense of direction, thus enhancing productivity and efficiency. According to Miller and Barber 2014, expound on the paramount significance of organizational communication. They vividly conveyed that this communication plays a pivotal role in unveiling the ethereal tapestry through which an organization presents its image and establishes its esteem present. Moreover, it intricately weaves a harmonious atmosphere for potential investment to flourish. Internal communication occurs and is carried out by the internal parties or members in the organization, both formal and non-formal. Internal communication that is established can be help foster and strengthen relationship, both internal and external parties of the organization, which sit within the organization itself. Ultimately, it leads to the achievement of organizational goals and strengthen the organization as a whole. Internal communication serves as a tool to convey information and clarify the rules and policy within the organization.
Diagram 1 shows a company A also uses a vertical communication. Indicators of vertical communication possess disposition that is favorable in at least two ways for interpersonal communication. If individuals are proud of themselves, their attitude grows. Positive attitudes are often crucial for effective contact and equality with indications in communication circumstances. Vertical communication in this company A starts with production to marketing. Information regarding consumer preferences, demands, and market trends is gathered by marketing teams, production teams to coordinate their effort and produce goods that will be well liked by the target market. This knowledge is essential. Next is the function from production to development. Businesses may guarantee that goods are creative, high quality, and efficiently and effectively made by encouraging collaboration between the manufacturing and development units in order to promote continuous improvement, raise customer happiness, and keep a competitive advantage in the market. Both functions, experiences, and knowledge are combined. The function of development to management was investing in people's growth and progress within an organization, giving them the knowledge and skills they need to excel in their present positions and position them for future challenge and leadership roles. Is the purpose of management development. Next is the function of management to marketing, includes of strategic planning, organizing, and coordinating marketing efforts, giving direction and leadership, keeping track of performance, and adjusting to market change are all part of management's role in marketing. It makes ensuring that marketing initiatives are in line with organizational objectives, successfully reach target audience, and contribute to the organization's overall performance.
This diagram shows a company A use a horizontal communication marketing. The first in horizontal is marketing to production and then to planning. The marketing division plays a major role in recognizing changes in customer needs. They immediately inform other departments involved in the manufacturing and planning process when they come across such changes. This makes it possible for the business to adjust. After that, production. The production team is responsible for manufacturing the products or providing the necessary service. If the production team determines that more supplies are required, they inform the planning division of this need. After that goes to planning, that coordinating different production process and making sure everything runs smoothly. It makes the appropriate action to obtain such resources as soon as the production team informs them of the requirement. Next is marketing to development. As we can see, the marketing team work closely with the development department based on customer feedback or market trends. The marketing department may decide that a product needs to be changed or improved. In this case, they negotiate with the client and notify the production department. Effective product modification and improvement are made possible by this partnership between marketing and development. And the last one in horizontal communication is the flow between marketing to management. The management is involved in the marketing department's communication flow. They receive updates and information about any modifications to client needs, as well as any delays or additional expenses incurred in meeting those modifications.
The task of the boss in Company B is to plan and decide to do meetings regularly and consistently so that it becomes a routine for their organization. The task of a boss is also to identify an internal communication system that has been tested as a solution for manager, employee and customers of Company B at present. The boss is the most powerful person and must create a positive environment of internal communication in the organization so that the management of the company does not have many internal obstacles that can affect their work process. Meanwhile, the development process is a task for the manager of Company B. Managers are also responsible for ensuring that internal communication between employees and managers runs smoothly and that the delivery of instruction of employee is understandable so that subordinates know how to do their jobs more deeply.
Employees that Company B do is to do what the manager wants. Employees need to get into practices and development process by the manager to make the result better. Employees may observe their investment when evolution are used consistently, which make them feel good about their long-term progress. With the skill and development that employees do it can make the client of Company B satisfied with the service. This diagram used downward communications. We can see in this diagram too, boss asked the manager to identify a solution and process for internal communication at the company. Boss also decided to develop their meeting routine in the organization. Next, managers are assigned to find a solution and build a development process to make the employee understand what tasks they will do and to clear the problem that has been in the organization. And employees need to practice what has been taught and find the ideas and design for digital information management systems. This diagram too have outward communication. We can see which is the indicate there is a process in place for employees at all levels to contribute their ideas and opinions, signaling a more open and efficient outward communication route. The identification of tacit ideas from silent workers, so when employees give a thought or ideas, the manager can consider the ideas because anything ideas from employees need to be highlighted by manager to structure feedback to give to the boss. So the boss can create a better corporate procedure and new policy for the workplace.
Both companies utilize participative business model technique for internal communication. In Company A, the Into Business Model Analysis tool is used for idea generation, evaluation, and discussion, focusing on the core index method. This approach helps identify communication management problems and optimize performance in that organization. In Company B, analysis and hypothesis are used to select the right ideas with the core index analysis prioritizing ideas based on their core index. Hypothesis is applied during the initial preparation process, examining 7 main factors including market potential, product or solution, implementation strategy, financial power, human capital, potential, and safety margin of return.
strategies internal communication was used in both companies are business development process. Definition of business model development process is the creation of long-term value for an organization, customers, relationship and market. In Company A, business model development process was designed and performed during 2015. They do the improvement of internal communication and management of customers. The general theme was defined of developing internal communication and customer relationship management as a part of company's business model. In addition, Company B also used business model development process as a strategy of internal communication. The internal communication development process was designed and implemented in 2016. They used the business model development process by participating in the training program on service design. It filled in the questionnaire on development challenge, needs and hosted a visit by researcher. This company is highly innovative, as indicated by its 100 patents. They use these strategies to avoid many problems, such as delays in the information chain from customer to production. Same with Company A, this company also joined the training to boost their development skill. In these projects, the participants learn how to apply the training on service design methods and the business model approach to their company.
Company A has made significant improvement in their internal communication process, leading to higher efficiency and better collaboration. They use channels like email, WhatsApp, and an internal implementation system as part of their centralized communication strategy. To further improve, Company A plans to create a centralized information repository, allowing easy access to relevant data for all departments. They also aim to foster open communication and idea sharing by implementing suggestion boxes or feedback sessions. The company has the ability to combine your SharePoint with third-party SharePoint web parts, add-ons on SharePoint's online app like quiz.com, Forms, SharePoint Calendar, and SharePoint Cascading dropdown. One of the most common tools for document collaboration is SharePoint, which has made a name for itself by providing users with some incredible capabilities. Adopting tools like Google Workspace can provide flexible storage options and centralized administration, ensuring secure file sharing and compliance with data regulation. This enables ongoing development and guarantee that the worthwhile suggestions of every worker are acknowledged and taken into account. Company A efforts in centralizing communication, promoting open dialogue and utilizing effective tools have resulted in improved efficiency and collaboration within the organization.
The improvement that can be made for Company B. Company B recognized the need for improved internal communication. They focused on ensuring that managers were informed about field operations and customer complaints in real time. They implemented cross-functional communication channels, such as dedicated platforms and tools to facilitate seamless information sharing. They fostered a culture of open communication, encouraging employees to share ideas and feedback. Regular interdepartmental meetings were scheduled to align strategies and address challenges. These efforts resulted in higher efficiency and improved collaboration within the organization.
Finally, this study suggests a systematic business model strategy for identifying communication management difficulties and challenges. It also shows how the technique could be used in a couple of everyday situations. Internal communication management difficulties can be overcome in practice. This systematic technique and practical example boost performance and foster new innovation in how SME manage internal communication. Using participative business model approach in the context of service design, on the other hand, has been shown to be a highly effective method. The product design training program was linked to a real-world business demand and resulted in measurable improvement in internal communication among the participating SME while keeping the customer in mind. The process involved a participatory business model. Additionally, the strategy improved the desire of individuals to overcome both internal and external problems. The study's findings have the potential to benefit all SME.
Issue with internal communication management cause a range of problems, including a decrease in customer and end-user satisfaction. Practical case study shows that there are cost-effective methods for improving internal communication management. Employee and executive may do their work more efficiently and directly with a better communication management.